Hey, Lauren here. We are going to do a quick double check on housing market and the trends, because right now we're in I would say a flaming hot seller's market, and I'm hearing a lot of people thinking that they're going to wait for a crash. I don't think a crash is going to happen, and it's not because I'm saying that. I'm an investor. I make most of my money from real estate investing. So if there is a crash, I make a lot more money. I just don't see that happening in the Denver metro area. I can tell you an area where I think it might be happening, but not in the Denver metro. Anywhere, maybe in the mountains, not in the metro. And so what I have pulled up is actually 12 years worth of data, and even in the Great Recession, even at the peak, like 2009, 2010, Colorado we didn't see a decline, maybe a very, very slight one, but not for the aftermath of the 2008 or the build-up from 2006. Well, it built up for a long time, but it really started going crazy in 2006. Colorado just went flat. We didn't really have a big decline like you saw in California. I mean, some of the luxury homes, yes, but not the average American home. Even, in the Great Recession, Colorado was still flat, and the reason being is because Colorado, well, in my opinion, is we have such a migration patterns. People are coming in and the population growth is so high. It's going to boost whatever's going on in the economy. It's going to keep boosting it up. And I think that would be exactly what would happen here, which right now we're in a really hot seller's market, and it went up 20% from 2020 to 2021, which is a lot. I don't see that ever. I do see that slowing down. That's not going to last forever, especially when I think that's going to change when COVID has calmed down. Hopefully that's in the foreseeable future, when more people will be willing to put their house on the market, and as long as rates stay as low as they are. That's why there's more houses or more buyers than sellers, because who really wants to sell your house in a pandemic? Well, if you want to get your equity out now, time to sell. And interest rates are really low, so it's a supply demand. It's a game. It just really is. It's a game, and right now it's just the demand's high because the supply is low. And even if when that slows down, I do think it's going to slow down. It's not going to stay 20% year in and year out. It will slow down. I don't even see it going flat. Quite honestly, I see it maybe going, worst case, 0 to 5%, but I don't see it even going flat. It could, but I don't see it because we're getting such an increase in population. So this is the population map in Colorado for this is a 7-year map from 2010 to 2017. The migration patterns have stayed the same, so sorry you can't see that very well, but I can tell you the red, that's a population increase by around 65,000 people per county. So it's a lot of people right here. People are leaving the rural areas, which is what we're seeing all over the country, and they're going to the Denver or the metros, not so much the cities, but the metro areas. And because of this, housing prices in the Denver metro area, I don't think they're ever gonna, there's never gonna be a sale. I don't think. It's just gonna slow down how much the inflation is just gonna slow it down, but I think it's still gonna be there. So if you're waiting for something to pop on the market, I think that, you just have to wait because it's not available, but waiting for a crash, I just don't see that happening. So if you guys ever have any questions, I'm full of opinions, some better than others, and my door is always open.